Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for the Cermak Green Line. My name is Virgil Jones, president of Link Unlimited Scholars. Link Unlimited Scholars is a scholarship and mentoring organization that provides mentorship, enrichment programs, and scholarships for underrepresented and underserved African American high school youth. We're very, very, very excited about this opportunity. Our headquarters to my right has been here since 2006. And when we were looking for a new facility, a new headquarters, we had two objectives in mind. One, to be centrally located, which we are, and number two, to be in close proximity to public transportation. Well, as you can see, we're very, very close to public transportation. And we are thrilled that our 280 scholars will be able to take the bus, will be able to take the Green Line, and be a half a block from our headquarters. We're thrilled that our mentors, as well as our parents, and as Mayor Emanuel said, our staff have no excuse but to be on time from this point on. So thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Alderman Pat Dow. Thank you, Congressman Danny Davis, for this opportunity and for all the constituents who are here today. At this time, I would like to turn this over to Forrest Claypool, the president of CTA. Thank you.
Thank you and good morning. I did want to also, in addition to Alderman Dow and Congressman Davis, I want to acknowledge Craig Satalik of the Iron Workers, one of our labor partners at the CTA, who's with us today as well. And thank you, Virgil. As you know, we are here today to break ground on what will be the 146th CTA station, the Cermak McCormick Place station. This station will provide enormous benefits for the community, including convenient access to rapid transit for the neighborhood and businesses, in addition to McCormick Place. CTA is partnering with the Chicago Department of Transportation on this project, as we have on numerous station construction renewal projects over the years. The South Green Line provided nearly 4 million rides last year, and new infill stations such as this one provide long-lasting benefits for CTA customers. It will spur economic development in this area, just as we've seen with the new Morgan station that opened last year on the Pink and Green lines. The project is just the latest of many transit investments being made in Chicago, fulfilling Mayor Emanuel's vision for a modern 21st century transit system that enhances our customers' communities and quality of life. 2 years ago, under the mayor's leadership, the CTA began an ambitious capital investment plan that includes renewing train stations, modernizing rail and bus fleets, and working hard to bring the agency's massive infrastructure into a state of good repair to improve reliability and safety for our customers. Additional projects that will enhance the near south side include the work we're doing here nearby at the Harrison Street station. We've already completed station renewal work there, including lighting and painting, and we'll be coming back with additional improvements in 2014 that include new flooring, waterproofing, staircase, and entrance repairs. Also, work has begun on the 18th Street connector, which connects the Orange Line to the Loop and is in need of significant repairs. Alderman Dow has been trying to get this fixed for a long time, and we're happy that we're able to do that. We're making structural repairs and upgrading tracks, power, and signaling equipment that ultimately will increase the speed and reliability of that connector for our Orange Line customers. And just to the south of where we stand today, we are less than 2 months away from opening a brand new Red Line South Railroad for our South Side customers. Congressman Davis was out there last week with us examining the work, and it is on time and on budget. And when it comes to fruition, it will provide enormous benefits to South Side riders, cutting 20 minutes off their daily commutes, as well as a smoother, quieter ride. And now I'd like to turn the podium over to Transportation Commissioner Gabe Klein, who will provide more details about the Cermak project.
Thanks, Forrest, and I'd like to thank Forrest and the CTA for their great partnership on this project that we're lucky to be building for them. As they like to say about modern architecture, especially in Chicago, form follows function. And this particular station is a very sleek, modern design. It's a tubular canopy, but it came from necessity in that it's an extremely tight footprint, as you can see. The city owns the land immediately around the tracks, but there's no room to build out beyond it. And so we'll be utilizing a center platform. And also the CTA and the mayor wanted a full canopy over the platform for protection from the elements. In terms of other features, one of the things we're very proud of too is that it's fully accessible with elevators at each entrance, at all 3 entrances, 2 at Cermak and 1 at 23rd. There will also be parking for 80 bicycles. There'll be a new Divvy bike share station. There'll be new lighting, which by the way will be all LED lighting. This is the first CTA station, I think, in the system that will be 100% LED. And it will have 58 cameras for security for all the patrons. In addition, the mayor was clear that he really wanted some additional streetscaping around the project. And so there'll be streetscaping on 23rd Street, and I think it'll really create a multimodal hub here at the station and a great entranceway to McCormick Place. I'd like to thank T.Y. Lin Engineers, who did the engineering and planning work, Ross Barney Architects, who did the design work. They also did the award-winning design at the Morgan Street station, which, if you've seen, is really beautiful. F.H. Passion and H.W. Lochner will do the construction work and build this station. And the CDOT engineers, Dan Burke, Julian Silva, and Rajiv Pinto, will be overseeing the construction. We'll be complete and open for service per the mayor by the end of 2014, serving our residents and providing service in a beautiful new gateway to McCormick Place as well. In addition, another important gateway is the Roosevelt Road streetscape, and there's some poster boards you can see afterwards. This is a gateway to Grant Park and the museum campus. So we have $7 million worth of streetscape and intermodal improvements between State Street and Columbus Drive. There'll be wider sidewalks and improved pedestrian facilities at the CTA facility near State. And CTA has already done some great work on the exterior of that station, so we'll be building upon their work. There will also be a raised 2-way bicycle path along the north side of Roosevelt between Wabash and Indiana, improving connections to the park and the campus. It'll be the first of its type in the city of Chicago, and one of the first in the United States. Pedestrian safety improvements include new lighting, crosswalks, and pedestrian refuge islands. Streetscape enhancements include decorative pavers, community identifiers, street trees, seating, and bike parking. This work, again, will be completed per the mayor by the end of 2014 under the stewardship of Luann Hamilton Janitarian and Dolan McMillan at CDOT. As everybody knows, I think by this point, Mayor Emanuel knows how important it is to invest in our infrastructure. And we were just talking inside about this project and how it'll improve our quality of life, provide more transportation options for Chicagoans, and also provide a catalyst for investment in this neighborhood. And I can tell you personally firsthand that without Mayor Emanuel's leadership and attention on this project over the past year and a half, we would absolutely not be standing here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
I want to thank Congressman Danny Davis, Alderman Pat Dow, and all the members of the building trades that are here. And as I was just telling Virgil and all his employees, that when this is done, there will be no excuse for being late. So take all your excuses for over the next year to do that. The truth, I want to say a couple things. Alderman Pat Dowell and I, we were talking about what we needed to do to really move the South Loop, the Motor Row area, and the McCormick Place area. We need to make greater investments in our transportation, whether that's by bus or by rail. Now, the last time McCormick Place ever had a train station was in the 1970s. Just about 2 weeks ago, McCormick Place, and Chicago is a convention city, moved from 5th place to 2nd place. For the first time in decades, replacing actually Las Vegas. And that everybody knows that when we removed the lawsuit from McCormick Place that existed, we not only have moved from 5th to 2nd place, and all the thousands of jobs that are being produced. The city of Chicago now has more hotels under construction than any other city except for New York City. It has also more hotels being rehabbed and modernized. And our tourism numbers and our convention numbers continue to reflect the type of investments we're going to make. Just the other day, I opened up Bloomingdale Trail, and the decades of debate are over, and we're now starting to do something that's, in my view, will equal an investment in our neighborhoods that Millennium Park has been for downtown. Well, the decades of debate about building a new train station here at Cermak to serve this community and McCormick Place is now over. The building begins. Hundreds of workers will go to build this station and all the other areas that Gabe just talked about, whether that's the 18th Street connector, whether that's a Harrison Street station, whether that's a streetscape in the new bus shelter at Roosevelt Station, and also the work that's been done in that area. By investing in this public transportation, we unlock the economic value for the city of Chicago, creating hundreds and thousands of jobs in building it, and greater economic opportunity both on the commercial side at McCormick Place, companies like this, retail space, and most importantly also for residents to move here. This is the type of investments the city of Chicago are making. We're no longer debating it. We're no longer having decades of discussion. We're now starting to build. So I am excited about this opportunity to finally take what was torn down in the 1970s, replace it with a modern facility that allows companies like Link and other companies, and most important, also the people that go to the conventions that are driving the economy, which supports 85,000 jobs, to come here and do it with public transportation rather than a bus or a cab. So this is an exciting day. Let's start digging, okay?